I was recently sitting in my office surrounded by all the treasures I've obtained from theme parks, just like Indiana Jones grave robbing artifacts and putting them in museums. It made me realize one thing about a lot of junk. Sure, there are a ton of things that I love. I will never stop buying Halloween Horror Nights glasses every year. I mean, what am I going to drink juice from? A normal, non-universal glass? That doesn't even make sense. But there's also merchandise that I own that makes me wonder if I was suffering from heat stroke at the point of sale. What am I going to do with a bubble wand? It has no place in my daily life. Plus it broke after one use. These are the products I think are some of the worst things you can buy at a theme park. Giant pink donut, Universal Orlando. There's a lot of great food in Universal Orlando. There's also a lot of heat at Universal Orlando. These giant pink pastries have never looked appetizing. I'm sure this thing has its fans, but seriously, just go hit up Voodoo Donuts and get something that isn't the size of your head. Or maybe I just don't understand its Instagrammability. Also, I'm trademarking that word effective immediately. I guess I'll just give in and post a pic of me comically trying to consume this monstrosity next time I'm there. But it's immediately going straight into the trash can before I even get 3 steps out of the Quickie Mart. That's a fact. Kyber Crystals, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Disclaimer, I love my lightsaber. I love the experience of building my lightsaber. In theory, I even love the idea of being able to change the color of my lightsaber. But these things are almost $20 a piece. I am not a cheap person, but even I fail to see the value in buying multiples. My lightsaber is blue, and I guess my lightsaber will always be blue. The person I feel most sorry for are the parents. Why are we not thinking of the poor parents being roped into buying multiple crystals for the kids? You want your kids to be happy, but this is just devastating to your morale. Get your kids a bubble wand. They'll be happy, and it makes other people unhappy as they walk through a cloud of bubbles on their way to Space Mountain. Everybody wins. Themed popcorn buckets, both Disney and Universal. I get it. This is gonna make a lot of people angry, especially if you're on eBay right now paying way too much for a dead-eyed plastic representation of Figment. Some of these are cool, like this year's Chucky bucket, but ultimately they're just another bulky piece that I'm going to sit on a shelf somewhere and forget about. I don't want to stand in line for one. That's just ridiculous. The most egregious offense of this popcorn bucket? They don't make good popcorn containers. You know what works? Cardboard. Cardboard has been an effective snack vessel for as long as we've been snacking. Cavemen even used them to hold their, popped dinosaur spleens? I don't know much about human history, but I do know snacks, and these aren't for me. Whatever the heck this is. Just look at it. What is even happening here? Themed sippers, both Disney parks and Universal. Okay, I know, I just pooped all over those popcorn buckets. Probably not the best way to phrase that. I have the same issues with these sippers. They're impractical to use. When I drink soda, I want a lot of soda. This is the land of 64-ounce big gulps. We've been conditioned to consume our sugary corn syrup concoctions by the gallons. And these sippers aren't going to deliver the required amount of caffeinated beverage to keep me going on massive park days. I need to feel my heart pumping. They're cute. I didn't say that I didn't think they were adorable. I just want more soda, and this isn't the way to get me so buzzed that my eyes begin to shake. That being said, I'm also a massive hypocrite. So I guess that blows any journalistic credibility I've gained. Also, I've gained no journalistic credibility, so I'm good. Bubble wand. Kudos to Disney for developing a toy that combines the most annoying things on the planet into one tube of plastic. The bubble wand takes the mind-numbing torture of repetitive music, seizure-inducing blinking lights, and combines them with a stick that spews forth a cloud of soapy orbs. There's nothing magical about that many bubbles. 1 or 2 are pleasant, but a horde of translucent death spheres heading straight for your naked, unsuspecting eyeballs is the thing that nightmares are made from, if those nightmares consist of mild corneal irritation. There is one positive aspect to the bubble wand. Your hyperactive toddler will most likely smash it to pieces within an hour. At least you have that going for you. Oversized rain ponchos. Both parks, but specifically the Orlando theme parks. Congrats, you just spent $17 on a trash bag. All because you didn't predict that it would rain in Orlando, a place where it rains every day. Correction, you just spent $17 on a trash bag and you're still completely drenched. Hogwarts robes, the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Cosplaying sure is a lot of fun, as is pretending to be a wizard. You want to know what isn't fun? Wearing a heavy robe in a hot theme park. I, like everyone else, enjoy getting swept up in the magic of being in such an amazingly themed environment, but I can push my imagination even further and pretend that my t-shirt and shorts are the new Hogwarts dress code. I just want to bring them all frozen butterbeers to pour into their costumes. There has to be a correlation between the rise in heat stroke victims and the decision to dress up in robes and scarves. That snow on top of the buildings in Hogsmeade? That's fake. It's actually 117 degrees outside with 308% humidity. And just in case you think I'm being unfair to Harry Potter fans, I'll throw in Jedi robes too. Balloons. Disney World and Disneyland. Nothing says you're an awesome parent more than spending $15 on a balloon inside a balloon for your kid. It's a great feeling seeing the joy on their little faces. Oh, they let it go. There it goes, slowly drifting off into the sky, off to eventually choke out a sea turtle. We just pull the old wallet out and buy another. Now hold on tight to this one, and there it goes! It happened again! Well, there's no way it's gonna happen a third time. Okay, let's see. Third time's a charm. Oh man, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Arribas Brothers, Crystal Cinderella Castle, the Magic Kingdom. Really, this applies to all of the ultra high-end collectibles in the park. It's not that these are bad, but who are they for? Why are they here? Is there anyone that's torn between buying a fun Mickey mug and a $50,000 crystal sculpture? Let me just put this in my carry-on bag. I'm sure it won't break into worthless glass shards. It just seems excessive every time I see these items. And the worst part, I want them. I want them all. I like to look at them and imagine how I'd display them. How I'd invite guests over to show them off. That piece there? Oh, that's just an original Warhol. But let me show you what's over here. This is an amazing hand-carved Haunted Mansion sign. The main reason this is sitting at number 1 is that I can't afford them. And that's why it's the worst piece of theme park merchandise. There they are, 10 of the worst ways to commemorate your theme park trip, in my opinion. What do you think? What do you feel are terrible wastes of money and space? Let me know down in the comments. Now, I'm off to go find $50,000 worth of spare change. Or sell a kidney. I don't need both of those.